don't do it after the 2021 rampage at Oxford High School was over.
So I was like, oh my gosh, he's a school shooter, he's gonna kill himself.
Help for my mental problems, and it's causing me to shoot up the school. The word help in bold black letters.
I believe that your son needed mental health treatment, therapy, counseling, anything.
No.
Did you ever deny him or say, no, I'm not going to take you to a mental health professional? Did he ever ask you?
No.
Her attorney asking,
are you a failure as a parent?
I don't think I'm a failure.
A trial of his own. Today, Jennifer Crumbly testified it was her husband's job to secure the gun that her son used in that shooting. David.
Trevor Ault leading us off from Michigan tonight. Trevor, thank you. We turn next tonight here to Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, who said today, I should have told the president I did not handle this right. Austin saying his prostate cancer diagnosis was a quote.
Informed the president when the defense secretary was rushed into intensive care. Several formal inquiries have already been announced at the Pentagon and on Capitol Hill. David?
At the White House over how to respond to the deadly attack. And it all comes tonight amid a new wave of missile and drone attacks on commercial ships. Martha reporting from Jordan again tonight.
Tonight, Iranian-backed Houthi militants launching a new wave of missiles and drones at commercial ships. Their response after the U.S. destroyed 10 of their attack drones and a ground control station in Yemen. Jordan, Syria is just behind me about 2 miles. Iraq is off to my left. These are the countries from which Iranian-backed militants are launching attacks against Americans. A U.S. official.
Attack on U.S. troops. And as the region awaits whatever the response is going to be, you've also learned tonight that some of these Iran-backed militants are on the move now.
She's wearing red and you are wearing red.
David, a senior U.S. official telling me tonight that Pentagon officials believe that the scope of these strikes will send an unmistakable message to the militant groups to stop their attacks on U.S. forces, but others fearing the retaliatory strikes will trigger the exact kind of escalation the administration is trying to avoid. So there has been debate, but the strikes will go ahead, and we have learned tonight that some of the militants are already evacuating their facilities. David?
Way to Florida now, before that second one arrives next. LA roadways underwater. Look at the pictures. Neighborhood streets turning to rivers. A downed redwood tree in Santa Clara. The driver cut out of her truck, trapped by what came down. The high water rescues as well. This is from Sonoma County. Senior meteorologist Rob Marciano back with us tonight, tracking it all. Hey, Rob.
Hi, David. The storm coming through California tonight is priming the pump for more flooding, likely when the next one comes in on Sunday. Still a mess right now from Northern California to Southern California. Those watches and warnings that are up, that's for the current storm. They'll be reposted for the next one. That big plume going through Arizona, some significant snow in the mountains. That's good. We need that snowpack. But look at the explosion of convection in lower parts of Texas, across I-10, and by Sunday, the southeast and Florida. Meanwhile, that's when the next storm is coming into the west. This one does look to be bigger, potentially stronger. Another atmospheric river, especially from central California down through southern California. Big snows, but look at that red box. 5 to 10 inches of rainfall from Santa Barbara to San Diego. Those are areas we'll likely see some flooding and likely some mudslides as well. David, Rob.
And prosecute extremist settlers engaged in violence.
The West Bank is land that Palestinians envisage for a future state, but some 500,000 Jewish settlers now live there, as well as some 200,000 in East Jerusalem, contravening international law.
And since Hamas's October 7th attack, there's been a major uptick in violence in the West Bank. The Palestinian Authority says 381 people have been killed there, like this man, 40-year-old Bilal Saleh, who was shot at point-blank range while picking olives, and 17-year-old Tawfiq Abdul-Jabbar, who was killed a week ago while driving a pickup truck.
We've just been told police are looking now for as many as 8 additional suspects, most of them believed to be living in the city's migrant shelter system. But David, police also believe there's a criminal element here at work as well.
David, Aaron Katursky here in New York tonight. Thanks, Aaron. Now to the deadly collapse at the Boise, Idaho airport. It was a private hangar under construction on the grounds of the airport there. Dozens of workers were on the job at the time of the catastrophic collapse. Fire crews raced to rescue those who were trapped. 3 workers were pronounced dead on the scene. 9 others injured, 5 of them critically. Cause of the collapse, of course.
Looks like Olympic.
When we come back here tonight, passengers on a JetBlue flight holding down a passenger in a chaotic scene on the flight to New York. And Bruce Springsteen's heartfelt tribute just
I miss you,
to
David.
his mother.
I miss you,
David.
David.
So many
I miss you,
the
David.
video and his words in a moment.